We are back. 286 clues have come and gone, but 26 new ones are headed your way as part of this 12th episode of Disney 100 Jeopardy. Welcome in. As always, I am your host, Brian Perry. Unfortunately, last week we had some technical difficulties. Great job, Susan. But we ironed them out, and we are back and better than ever with this brand new rules graphic. Oh, check that out. Fancy rules graphic. You know how much I care about the rules. In fact, I encourage you to cheat if you want to every week. You can use Google, Yahoo, Bing, MySpace. I don't care. I won't tell anyone because I won't know you're doing so. In our last episode, the Final Jeopardy category was acquired IPs, all about businesses that Disney has acquired over the years. It kicks things off as we take a look at the categories in this episode 12. Once again, acquired IPs, all about intellectual properties Disney has acquired over the years. Next up, it's Touchstone Pictures. Yes, did you know that Disney created Touchstone in the 80s? One of your favorite Touchstone movies could be an answer coming up. Speaking of favorite movies, it's my favorite Disney movie, Zootopia. 5 clues about your favorite anthropomorphic animals and movie. Fourth category, heavily requested in the comments, one of the greatest attractions of all time, the Haunted Mansion. And finally, a category that I am very excited for, it is film scores. I will play you a snippet, a tiny little bit of a film score, and you'll have to name the movie that you heard it in. So, it is time for the cupcake round. 200 points each, the easiest clues of the game. Coming up, we start things off again with acquired IPs. The Entertainment and Sports Programming Network. We are looking for what is ESPN. Yes, Disney acquired ESPN back in the mid-90s along with ABC. Here's Touchstone's easiest clue. The first film released under the Touchstone brand. It also inspired the name of a certain log flume. What is Splash? Splash starred Tom Hanks. The story has absolutely nothing to do with, obviously, Song of the South and Splash Mountain, but then CEO Michael Eisner said, we need to promote this movie somehow, so let's just slap Splash on this new log flume we're building, and there you go. There you have Splash Mountain. On to Zootopia now for 200. The film culminates with a thrilling performance of this song, performed by superstar artist Gazelle. We're looking for Try Everything.
Zootopia! Come on, everybody! Put your paws up! I messed up tonight. I lost another fight.
Here's Haunted Mansion for 2. There's always room to add one more, but for now, this many ghosts roam the attraction's halls. Well, that would be 999. What is 999? And to round out the cupcake round, we go to film scores for 200. What is up? What is up is the correct answer. Yes, the iconic tune can also be heard as you're roaming through the theme parks found throughout the world. Very popular song. So, how'd you do? Hopefully you have 1,000 points under your belt, but if you don't, it's okay because this next round is worth twice as many. It's the 400-point round starting with acquired IPs. Completed in March of 2019, this acquisition ran Disney an astounding $71.3 billion. We are looking for what is 20th Century Fox, or 21st Century Fox. You know what? Either answer works for me. 20th or 21st Century Fox. Touchstone for 400 now. Humans and tunes interact across everyday life in Los Angeles in 1988's biggest film of the year. What is Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Panicking! Is that true? Take comfort, son. You're not the first man whose wife played patty cake on him.
From Roger Rabbit to Zootopia we go. This is worth 400. According to bootleg DVD seller, get it right, Duke Weaselton, his friend Doug is the opposite of friendly, which makes him... What is unfriendly?
I stole him night houses so I could sell him. They offered me what I couldn't refuse. Money.
And to whom did you sell them?
A ram named Doug. We got a drop spot underground. Just watch it. Doug is the opposite of friendly. He's unfriendly.
Haunted Mansion now for 400. If you're wanting to change up your Haunted Mansion experience, take a ride on Disneyland's version during the Halloween or holiday season. You'll come across a mansion overlay themed to this 1993 film. What's this? What's this? Well, it's your answer. What is The Nightmare Before Christmas? And finally, it's film scores. Take a listen. Yes, that is from another Pixar movie, Finding Nemo. What is Finding Nemo? I feel like that is one of the most underrated themes in any Disney or Pixar movie. It's so good. It's so pleasant and just fits the movie so well. On to the 600-point round now. Here's acquired IPs again. Oh, this is a big one. When Disney acquired Lucasfilm in 2012, much of the talk was about the upcoming Star Wars film set to be released in 2015. Though the purchase of the company also gave Disney the rights to another franchise, whose fifth movie and first under Disney comes out in June of 2023. The correct answer is, what is Indiana Jones? Yes, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny comes out later this year. The last Indiana Jones film was not well received, 2008, but again, Disney didn't have the rights then, so can't blame them for that one. On to Touchstone for 600. M. Night Shyamalan's second biggest box office success. This one gave me nightmares as a kid. What is Signs? Yes, remember Signs? Remember the first time you see the alien and it just like walks by? Terrifying. Still think about it before I go to sleep every night. Anyway, moving on to Zootopia now. Early in the film, Judy puts a boot on Nick's stroller and tells him he's arrested for committing this crime. What is felony tax evasion?
Fine. Then we'll have to do this the hard way.
Did you just boot my stroller?
Nicholas Wilde, you are under arrest.
For what? Hurting your feelings?
Felony tax evasion.
Yeah.
We're at the halfway point. Here's Haunted Mansion for 6. Instead of ghosts, you'll find spirited inanimate objects dancing around you at this attraction found in Hong Kong. We're looking for Mystic Manor. What is Mystic Manor? Which is one of the greatest attractions ever built. I cannot stress that enough. If you ever have the opportunity to head over east and go to Hong Kong Disney, which is probably Disney's most underrated park, you have to do Mystic Manor. It has a cute little monkey character and it's so well done. It's a trackless ride. I could go on, but you couldn't care less, so let's move on. And finish off the 600-point round with film scores. Oh man, that is some traumatizing music. That is from The Lion King, leading into one of the most famous scenes in Disney history, which we don't have to talk about because it's so sad. On to the 800-point round now. It's back to acquired IPs. After acquiring Marvel in 2009, this was the first MCU film to be released under the Disney name. Well, Iron Man came out in 2008, The Hulk, which we don't have to talk about, came out before Disney bought the company. So that means Iron Man 2 was the first film released under Disney as part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What is Iron Man 2? Here's Touchstone for 8. While they weren't Disney's original choice, the company eventually chose Aerosmith as the band to star in Rock and Roller Coaster at Walt Disney World. This choice stemmed from the band already being under contract to sing the theme song for this Touchstone film. The film starred Liv Tyler, who is Steven Tyler's daughter. Steven, of course, sang the theme as the frontman for Aerosmith, but the movie was called Armageddon. What is Armageddon? And yes, at the time, Disney basically finished Rock and Roller Coaster and didn't have a band in place to play the role of, the band you were going to see in concert. They wanted to choose the Rolling Stones, but the Rolling Stones wanted too much money, so Disney looked left, they looked right. I just did the opposite. And they said, hey, wait a second, Aerosmith is under contract with our Touchstone movie Armageddon. Why don't we give them a call? They called Steven Tyler. He said, wait a minute. Love that idea. Where do I sign? Here's Zootopia for 8. Zootopia co-director Byron Howard joked about stretching the film's puns to their limit when discussing naming two of the Rams in the subway station, Jesse and Wolter. Two names inspired by this TV show. What is Breaking Bad?
You got Doug here. What's the mark?
Hey, Doc, open up. We've got your latte.
All right, Walter and Jesse are back, so I'm leaving now.
Here's Haunted Mansion's fourth clue. In 2015, this character made a highly publicized comeback after missing from Disneyland's version of the ride for over 40 years. Who is the Hatbox Ghost? And the last clue of round number 4 goes to film scores. Take a listen. The film, what is Tarzan? What is Tarzan? So there you go. 4 rounds are down. 1 round plus Final Jeopardy is coming up. It is time to hit the music from a game show that is not Jeopardy, but still, dramatic music is fun. Hit it! All right. Ready? This is a big one. This is going to determine how well you do. So, best of luck. In his final full year as CEO, Michael Eisner struck a deal to acquire this famed intellectual property. A deal 14 years in the making. We are looking for The Muppets. Here's Touchstone for 1,000. Released in 1986, it was the first R-rated film released by Touchstone. What is Down and Out in Beverly Hills? Here's Zootopia's final clue and my favorite scene in the entire movie. While digging through a limo owned by Mr. Big, Nick finds this album in the glove compartment. Credit to you if you got this. If you did, you are my absolute favorite person. What is the Velvety Pipes of Jerry Vall?
Polar bear fur.
Oh my God.
What? What?
The Velvety Pipes of Jerry Vole. But on CD. Who still uses CDs?
Let's go back. I want to see that album. Look how funny. That is my exact sense of humor. On to Haunted Mansion now for 1,000. The 5th and final murder victim and husband of Constance Hatchaway, aka the Black Widow Bride. Who is George Hightower? Yes, George was the fifth and final victim of one Constance Hatchaway. Constance is the bride you see in the attic of the Haunted Mansion attraction holding a hatchet. Get it? Hatchaway? Hatchet. You can also see her in the stretching room. She's sitting atop George's tomb. Fun fact about George, he is a Hightower. The Hightower family owns the Hightower Hotel at Tokyo Disney Sea, which is the Tower of Terror over there. Fun facts. Finally, it is film scores for 1,000, the final clue on the board. All right, the final correct answer is what is Mulan? What is Mulan? So there you have it, 25 clues down, but you know what's coming next. One more for all the marbles. It is Final Jeopardy time, so get ready to make those wagers depending on your knowledge of this Final Jeopardy category. There you go, you wanted it, now you got it. Disney Channel original movie taglines. I added the tagline part. I will read you a tagline and you'll have to tell me what movie it was from. So make those wagers based on your knowledge of Disney Channel original movies. Time is up. It's time to see the clue in Final Jeopardy. The temperature is down, but the surf is up. Good luck. All right, time is up. Pencils down, pens down, feathers down, tablets down, Blackberry, sidekicks, everything down, because the game is over. You either knew this answer or you absolutely had no clue. There's really no middle ground. That correct answer was, what is Johnny Tsunami?
Catch the Saturday premiere of the new Disney Channel original movie, Johnny Tsunami.
The good news is if you didn't know that, you have 6 days to study every single Disney Channel original movie before next Sunday, because that will be our first category in episode 13, which will come out on Sunday. I promise. We won't push it back a day. That's going to do it for episode 12 of Disney 100 Jeopardy. I hope you had fun. I hope you did well. If you didn't, I am terribly sorry. But you could have cheated, so I'm really not that sorry. I gave you permission. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Click that bell icon. Hello, bell. Just so you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Brian Perry. I will see you this Wednesday for Inside 300, where we catch you up on the week that was in Disney news. Until then. I missed.
Bye-bye.